Now, I love the fact that you're a smoker, but are you constantly getting told off for it?
I am. I actually gave up for 2 months. I started again about 3 weeks ago. I got told off a little bit. Yeah, people are really like, why do you smoke when you sing? But I was smoking before I was singing.
Yeah, so very true. Now, I believe you don't drink. Is that right?
That went out the window as well. Now, you know what, right? Now, listen, right? When I work, I don't drink, but touring is a different thing. Like, it's really difficult because for 5 months while I was promoting Setting Up 21, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking. I had all these really strict rules. I wasn't allowed to eat citrus or eat spicy food or drink fizzy drinks. And my album started going #1 worldwide, and I was with my band, and every time we went #1 somewhere, they'd all go and celebrate because it's as much them as me, you know. And I'd have to go and sit on my own in my dressing room and have a steam. Really hard to enjoy things when you have to be on your own because you're not allowed to talk to people because you've got to rest your voice. But you've got to give up on that and just embrace it. And true, I'm 22 and I'm locking myself in my dressing room and my record's #1 in America. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm going to have a glass of champagne and if I want to have a bottle of red, I'll have 2, you know. Half my band are Australian and they love a drink.
Well, see, we do love a drink, and I know that you don't want to get on a plane and come here, but what is it going to take, Adele, to get you to come to Australia?
They have to put me on a plane when I think I'm going to like Berlin or something, and it turns out that we're going to Sydney.
Now, Album of the Year is what people are saying, and mainly because it's such a win for music. It's not Britney, it's not Rihanna, it's a fresh sound and one that hasn't been in the charts for a long time, and I think they're very, very happy to hear it return.
I don't know what to say about that because I'm a huge fan of pop music. I just seem to resonate more towards kind of acoustic, honest and kind of moving music rather than get your tits out music in terms of for me to sing. But I do, you know, do absolutely adore it. It just doesn't feel right if I was to do it. But I don't listen to music like my own. I listen to ooh na na, what's my name? I listen to all that stuff, you know.
Ever thought of collaborating with Rihanna? And if she asked, would you say yes?
Oh my God, of course I'd say yes. She hasn't asked, but I put it out there how much I love her. So
yeah, I'm getting there's a bit of a girl crush on Rihanna.
Oh yeah, because she did. You lot must have like X Factor and like Idol and stuff like that, right? And around Christmas, she flew back in to do the final. And she did Unana. I always call it Unana, what's my name? It's a joke I've got with my friends. It's what's my name, that one. She came and did it, and she had these like pinstriped flares on, and she just whipped them off. And I was with all my girlfriends, all my best girlfriends, and we was watching it. And we was all sat there in silence when her thighs came out. And then afterwards, we was all a little bit like, do you feel a bit gay right now? And we were all like, we've never felt gay like that before. And we were like, literally, it wasn't just like a girl crush where it's like, you go, girl, you get your thighs out. It was like, I want them thighs wrapped around my head. That's what we were all like. Don't tell anyone. And then Adele just told everyone in Australia. Great.
Don't worry about it. I was so in the same boat when I was watching her here in Sydney. Now, let's get back to your music. Someone like you, what does that mean to you? And I'm sure you get asked that all the bloody time. So tell me something you haven't told someone else.
Just about trying to be kind of set free by yourself, really. Someone Like You was one of the last songs I wrote. I wrote the first verse quite early on, though. Even when I wrote that first verse and couldn't finish it, I knew that was going to be my song. I don't think I'll ever better that song, ever. I think that is my song now that I'll be known for. And I knew that when I was writing it. I didn't think it would be a hit and be successful and connect with people the way it did, but I just knew it was my song from the way it made me feel, you know. And then all the other songs was really putting on this kind of bravado and being like, oh, it's fine, like, yeah, leave me, it's fine, I'll be all right, you know, I don't care, whatever. And then by the end, I was just so, like, tired of trying to pretend to be fine and trying to pretend it wasn't affecting me and that it wasn't going to be a regret. And then by the time I wrote it, I had to do it to set myself free and forgive myself for not making it work properly. And I haven't actually sung it once on this tour without crying at some point.
Oh, my goodness.
It's about, you know, it's his love of my life, and I miss him, and I wish we were together still.
Yeah, and I think that's really beautiful. And like you were saying before, whether it's in an interview or in music, how you're so honest about that, I think is why you are just connecting with so many people around the world, because everyone does at some point feel the same way. Everyone's got that one person, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you want to say to people that have gone out and bought your album, Nova, our listeners, people that have just accepted you and your music?
Mind-blowing. Thank you very, very much to anyone there who supported my record, and I will be coming at some point. I just can't give you a specific date yet. But, you know, I find it quite bizarre how music travels for people in Australia to be buying my record when I'm some random girl from North London in the UK. It's making my hair stand on edge right now on my arm. So thank you very, very much. And I promise at some point I'll come and give it back to you by playing for you, I promise. And thank you very much for playing my songs as well.
I think we just need to get Rihanna maybe in Australia. Get Rihanna to move to Australia. You'll be here in a second.
Just got to get my ex-boyfriend to move then. I'll be there in a minute.